What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I don't have a voice box for whatever reason. This always happens. We're gonna be continuing the custom interior for Poppy Playtime. This is episode number 4, and we are live. Hello, Chris. Hold on. Okay, I'm okay. Hello, Gian P. Hello, Chicken Nugget. Hello, Dead Cool. Hello, Fierce Hyena. And so yeah, I'm kind of just here. Don't mind me being here. I guess I'll show that later. I haven't done anything with this since the last episode because I don't really do a lot of these otherwise. Oh yeah, I discovered a really weird quirk with this world. So the spawn point is here for whatever reason. You can spawn here. This is, in fact, like, this area you can spawn in. I had that happen to me one day, but yeah, not really related. I just felt like I'd point that out. I guess being outside is fine. Yeah, I don't really see the need to go inside right now. Hello, RN. You're bidding? What are you bidding on? Hello, Georgie Bros. Hello, Kikuo. They're called inkers. They are so called inkers. Hello, Retro Metro. Star Wars reference? Ah, that checks out why I didn't know what you were talking about. So, yeah. Here we are in this world. I think we continue here, right? Because did we finish this area? I think we... Okay, well, if I could figure out if I could get into the staircase. There we go. I am so lost in all of the sauces. There's multiple sauces, I guess. It should be done, I think. I think this is the part that we did. Now I'm getting pissed on. What, me calling them inkers? It's not that deep. I didn't know I did know they were called searchers. I just had forgotten the name at the time, so I just called them inkers because it makes sense. Like, you know, it's Bendy. They're made of ink. Hello, that cool gamer. Hello, Thiago. True, it has been a while. Nice to see you again. Whee! Okay, so. Doorway can't be there. This just in. Doorway can be there. This also just in. So I want to figure out where each of the doorways should be. I guess it's just like the opposite corner like that. Just the corner row? I suppose. I don't know. Hello, Luke. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. Yeah, no, Chris is so offended right now. Got a bunch of fan-made ones that... Not surprising. I don't feel like it would be, but I mean, who knows. Alright, so... I'm like trying to figure out where, like, how we... or where we're at right now with everything. Because, you know, just get some boundaries. One thing I will probably end up doing actually I probably won't, but I want to have this train path connect to something. I don't think I'll actually connect it because hell no, I'm not doing all that. But at least have like where it would be, or even, you know, something. Even if I just know it in my head, that's enough, right? Looks like the Death Star from a different distance. Yeah, it kind of does. The cave lines look crazy. It almost looks like the one escape the backrooms enemy in level... It's not level 0, is it? I don't think it's level 0. No, it is level 0. It's like the noodle guy. Reminds me of him. Gray Teletubbies house. No. Not that I know what that looks like. Okay, so... we can start by connecting these pathways to something. Actually, wait, I want to... If we're having a train path, I feel like I should maybe consider figuring out where that would go first. Because, you know, that would be kind of important. That would cancel off something, though. Like, regardless of where that goes, it's cutting something off. Whether it be the theater or something else, I don't really know. But... Hi, Nathan. Yeah, but mine's better. Actually, aren't you building mine? Half of a Lego head. Lego heads aren't that rounded. I can see it. Well, no, I guess I can see it, yeah. If you extended, like, the fan up. A documentary about how many days Revenge of the Sith took over your day. Yeah, you know, it's been average. Worked on Bendy a little bit and worked on... I made a Checkers restaurant. Fast food restaurant. Sure. You on Minecraft, Chris? Yeah, you are. See if you'll get that. If not, I'll just open the world and D off anybody who joins, including whoever has operator already. Too bad, so sad. Because if that happens on stream, I might legitimately crash out. And it would just be the end of, I don't know what, but something. Okay, Charu. If you ask about Chapter 3, I'm also going to crash out. Or Ban 2. Ban 2 might get the biggest crash out, though. I think, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, that would be like a 12, you know? Like, I would start throwing things, maybe. It didn't... Fine. Hello, Callum. I'm good. Are we 9.3k? Charu. Are we really? Is it 9.3? I haven't checked recently. I've been, like... I've kind of checked, but... Also, hi, random. I can't do that right now. Anyway, how's everyone? Anyone have anything fun and exciting to share? I don't. At least not this time. Get this out of here. Squid Game 3 in 26 days? Wow. That's true, actually. I did see that. U2 is making Little Nightmares figures and plushies, and I want to for sure buy the figures, and I'm debating on the plushies. I want the mono plushie, I think, but I don't know if I want the 6 plushie. Because, like, that's $120 for the 4 of them, and, like, that's kind of a lot of money. But also, like, alright, Diop, this guy, I'm just kidding. He won't, destroy my stuff. There are nice. But yeah, I don't want to spend $120, but also, like, I do, because I love Little Nightmares enough to buy that much merch, so. It is June, in fact. Can this year end faster, please? True, T-Jack. Also, hi. Halfway through the decade? Oh my god. I didn't even, like, think about that one. That's crazy. I can't say it's been horrendous, but it's not been great. What do I prefer? Old Hello Neighbor, newer Hello Neighbor. Well, I like the HN2 style. Okay, bye. I like the HN2 style a lot, but hi, Gamga. Out of base game, definitely like Alpha 1. I like the, like, house, graphics, everything. I think Alpha 1 was just the best of all worlds. It's like 2020 was yesterday. It really doesn't feel like yesterday. Like, I don't know. Maybe my, like, sense of time is just weird. But it, like, I'm very well aware that 2020 was that long ago. And I think it's starting to feel like it was that long ago, finally. But, like, I don't know. I think just because before 2020, like, there's nothing in my brain. There's a couple things, but, like, before 2020, just nah, no thoughts. No thoughts up there. Hello, Mr. Ring-a-ding. From the 6 fags in 4 hours, yo. Hello, Nit. Doctor Who character casually joins chat. Oh my god, I didn't even process that information. But 2020 is playing Piggy. I remember playing Portal on repeat. I think I played each Portal twice. Those were the good days. The good old days. Now do it thrice. I should do a stream where I just beat a game like 4 times consecutively. I feel like that'd be kind of funny, like a Twitch stream kind of vibe. How long is this hallway? About that long. Getting your computer that year. I got mine in 21. It was December of 21. There's like, I have like 4 things in my head that I all know happened at the same time, and so I just like have to remember, because I know the year of one of them, or I can figure out the year for one of them, and you know, I can just figure out the rest based on that. I don't usually have that memorized, but like, again, certain events you just kind of remember. What is this door? What do I do with you? I guess this should be loading dock here. Okay, let me trim the wall that's hanging down here. I guess I can just see where there's no texturing and kind of rough out that. Yeah, you can. I can like make out the outline. That's trippy, actually. Like, okay, no, it would be down. Oh no, it would be actually there. It wouldn't be there, that block. Like it looks like it, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to trim it so I can use as much space as possible here. 21 was a good year for 21 and 23. I don't know, honestly. Like, every single year's had like the worst and the best. Like last year was kind of how this year's been, although I guess last year like the first 4 months were awful, and then like April it kind of turned around. And then pole builder reminds me of the nervous system. That is not a comparison I imagine getting made today, yet here we are. But I like, I don't know. Glitch in Act 2 where you get flung? I think so. There's a couple glitches in Act 2 where you can just get flung. Again, like it depends on what I'm thinking of. Do I want this a block lower? I might actually want this a block lower. No, I'll put it level. Played Batum 4 times in a row, 1 stream. Okay, maybe like a shorter game than that. Like a 45-minute game, not like a 2-hour game. Okay, Halloween every year is great for me. I love Halloween. It makes up for any other crap that goes down. Not really anything, but HK 112% 4 times in a row. It's crazy. I guess on the topic of really long streams, any of you guys watched Astral Spiff's recent FNAF marathon? I've been like watching the actual video of it, and my god, is really all I can say, I think, to that. I just can't even imagine. I can't imagine sitting down for almost 24 hours straight streaming. Services. Oh my god, T-John. Like where? What services right now? I watched No Smoking to finish his Peaks of Your VODs. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'm like, I think I'm 3 hours into the 4-hour video he posted. I stream for a day. The longest I've streamed for is, I think like 8.5 hours. It was a Portal stream, the Portal marathon. I'm gonna connect it to something. I don't know what. It could even be that door, honestly. I have like a staircase up and then out, or I guess maybe all 3. Yeah, all 4 actually. There's 4 doors there. Why do we need these many doors? These many doors? Yeah, that's true. What, waxing the signs again, D-Jog? Hello, Yildies. It doesn't fit the classic American style. It's so true, though. Hoping yeah, you do stick out further. That's good. I did one... The 2 recent ones, the MHH stream and the Portal stream were kind of close together. I think it was November for the MHH stream. I think it was January or February for the Portal stream. The joy of wax. You know what? Sure, you can. Okay, Chris is still here. I knew he left earlier, but I was like, did he join back? There will be another long stream soon, by the way. I'm kind of starting to, like, plan it a little bit. It'll probably be June. Which is this month, actually. It'll probably be... like, mid to late June. I don't know. That's the plan right now. At least. And then it'll be a no tutorial day as well, just because I suspect somebody would ask that in that stream, but I'll probably mention it again anyway then. And it'll be on the YouTube schedule, or the Discord schedule that I post. You don't need a space there, really. That's interesting. An employee will be on site soon. Thank you, Your Majesty. Make it longer than what I'm anticipating, and then redo it all over again. In the Spiff video, he has a part of it where he forgot to do something or whatever, one of the games, and one of the chat messages was like, it was like 15 hours in. It was like a small time loss. Got to reset now. True. Do you imagine though, like, in that situation, like, oh. Speedrunning a game that's like a 10-hour speedrun and being like on the final area and then oopsies, you know. Halfway done with the backside of PP. Why are you looking at the backside? Nice. Do some vents. Probably later. They'll be more so on the opposite side from this. Actually, having a vent system from here over there would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, I might do that actually. Because I have space up here that I could add them, like, above everything. Imposter? Yeah, you're right. This one right here is custom. It's the cafeteria. Chapter 1 from 50 to 100 blocks. So, when I made Chapter 1 originally, it wasn't in this world. This world is Frankie, actually. It was the original Finding Frankie world. And I had to structure block import the entirety of Chapter 1, which I wouldn't exactly say was fun. But when I did that, I just put it higher when I did. It wasn't too many structure blocks, if I recall correctly. We'll have to do it again, actually. Like, the most annoying part was because the pit room, how far over that is, and Make a Friend. Those are kind of annoying with the vents sections. But, like, this part is fairly central. I think it was, like, 4 for that. And I think Make a Friend would have made it 6. And then, you know, pit room would have been another, like, 3 or 4, probably. So, a good amount, but not like I'm crying myself to sleep amount, you know? Doesn't the neighbor run toward you like the cow from the chance of meatballs? It just gotta be better, I don't know. I have that problem in a lot of games, though, where, you know, the enemy or whatever will just start chasing me and I gotta deal with what is going on? Oh, that's what's going on. Why did I do that, actually? The world may never know. But, yeah, I just kind of have to make sure I'm in a spot to where you won't catch me sometimes. Or, like, pause the game a lot. Pattern has been really nice for that because I can literally just kill whatever enemies may show up and then deal with it from there. Hello, Beaks. When you're from vents that leave the pit room, the vents go higher? No, I don't think so. Hold on, I'll show you. Hello, Iker. Really, it's not that bad. Metro. Yeah, no. Here's the starting coordinate of the vent. It would be this one, yeah. So here, which is 90, which is Make a Friend's, like, base floor. Well, okay, it goes not much lower than that. But it goes lower, yeah. I mean, you could... I'd probably put a teleporter at the beginning of the vent. Like, have this first section... And maybe have it to where, if you know how to do the test for command, where it teleports when you get within a certain range of the command block. I guess see that? But you can have it like to where you walk in the vent and it teleports you before you actually like hit the whole thing. That what? I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir? That's not supposed to be whatever. I wasn't even worried about the hole at that point. It's okay. Yeah, they definitely are, Nate, but I don't really... If you're careful with them, they stay together, but like, yeah, I've had a couple that just exploded on me because I tried to move them. Generally, they're small enough to where you can just like hold them with both hands from the base and it's fine, but not all of them work that way. Hello, Sounds. Hello. Who did I just see? Parker, there it is. I'm good, how are you? Hello, Yellow Whale. Highest thing I built. You mean like Y coordinate highest? Oh, biggest. I'm sure most of you know this answer. Little Nightmares too. From the vent entrance to the pit room, how far down does it go? Let me see if I can like eyeball it. Like 20 blocks? Odd. I mean, either way, you're gonna need a teleporter for the pit room. Hello, Leah. Because, I mean, look how much further that thing goes down. That also is just an absolute, like, unit of a room. Can we talk about that one for a sec? Like, Game Station's big, but it's like, it's fairly flat. Pit Room and Playcare are just absolute units. They're monsters. Who invited this guy? I did say I would, in all fairness, so, sorry. Although I will do this, hold on. In case you want to watch. And then I'll also spectator you. For now, bye-bye. It's like, remind me next time if you're in helping to, not, or to revoke the revocation. Yeah, sure, that's a word now. Okay, so I feel like having an entrance, like, in both sides, like one over here, would make sense. The only thing is I'm gonna need a staircase somewhere. Well, okay, no, I have a lot of room here that I could use. Is it a revolution? I am gonna start a revolution. You have 50 blocks from the grass to make a friend? You should be fine. Well, are you talking about from the lower section of Make a Friend? Like where the black void is? That part that sticks down? Because, I mean, that should be fine. You should have enough. I think it's hard. I'll measure mine, but because... Hello, Luciano. It's fine. Just, like, you know, if it's going to happen, you'll know it's going to happen. Yeah, mine's further, but I also extended this down like a good 30 blocks, so you should barely have enough. Like, you might have to actually remove the dirt, but it should still be able to fit. If you're gonna end up updating it to the revamp, it won't fit, because that, again, I made that a lot taller and shorter. Well, further up and further down, I should say, not shorter. From the polished diorite, oh yeah. You still should, I think. You could try and see. Because I give the number fairly early, I think, for the... Well, like, I do the layout of the pit room, like the circle, and then I give you the number up and down. So, you could just, like, skip forward and see. Is that fun? Also, do make a little dog there on the wall? Probably, yeah. We'll see when I get there, I guess. You know, I can't really say for sure right now, but... Let's go with quartz bricks. Why not? And this would be a fun room to dirty up later. I'm probably making a mistake by doing all the texturing later, but it's fine. I'll face the consequences. Yeah, you should be fine. I mean, again, you can change the pit room however much you want. Offering Lego Company. McFarland? Is that who you're talking about? I think I agree with McFarland being better. Lego's still, like, sturdy. But I think the connection for McFarland is a lot, like, stronger. If you mess up on a set there, it's just so over. Like, good luck getting it apart, honestly. I've had it a couple times, because I used to have McFarland's. I actually think I still have a few. But, like, I legitimately just couldn't get them apart after I made a mistake. It's fantastic. Hi, Lefty. The only triangle that has windows is the red in the center. Actually, no, the green does have windows. I don't know. It depends if I actually make anything in there. Because I technically might not. I'd like to fill as much as I can, but that is not a guarantee. Hello, Nico. Do you want to send it again, Beaks? It's fine, Lefty. It's not your fault. Just sometimes it's not the right day, you know? Like, it's... You could say something one day and it'd be like, huh, that's hilarious. And the next day I'd be like, I'm gonna do so many things. You know? Like, don't worry about it. Saw something? Where? Where? Are you talking about that? Oh, happy birthday to your brother, Beaks. I'll do member shoutouts since we have like 7 million channel members in stream right now. Let's see if I can name them all who have showed up today. Thank you to Rachel, Dreamy, Retro, hey, you're here. Tiffany, Max, Horrorthon, who's not here for once. Scribbled on, RN, who's here. Chris, Nate, who's also here. Rose, VidAwesome, Reflex Ow, OMS, Michael, Game Bros, Jamie, Laserwolf, John, Spokone, Mahar, Will, Bitter Giggle, Gaming Pro, Edward, Nico, who's also here. Zane and Caitlin for being our 28 channel members. I think that's the number. That's what YouTube tells me, at least. Sometimes it gaslights me. Okay, that is Project Playtime, Fierce Hyena. I imported it from PlayStation because I had started it a while ago, and I figured I'd put it in here because it was talked about in conversation to potentially be brought back, but it might just chill there for the end of time, until the end of time. I did, yeah. I didn't say anything, though, because not like anything I was going to say was going to make it better, you know, in that context. Bottom of a crafter? Which craft? Like this thing? Hold on, wait. This guy here? Where are you? Here you are. This one? I do really like that, like, shade. It's like almost if polished deep slate looked better. Wow, those are almost exactly the same. I'll even throw this guy in, because I know this one's similar and I've used it before. The 3 horsemen of gray ceilings. Hello, Joe Blima. Hello, Michael. I don't know. I haven't streamed on PlayStation in a while. Twitch stream tonight will be on PlayStation. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. But hopefully you all will like it. It's a fun game. Game I haven't played in a while. And it's... I don't want to say one of my favorite games, but it's definitely, like, on the list. Like, if I were to give a full list of my, like, top games, it would be on there somewhere. I don't know particularly where, but... it shouldn't kill anything. And same thing if I do it here. Whoopsies. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it should be better. Allegedly. No. Bad Kikuo. Go to your room. Kind of feel like doing the red pattern in here. And then just oaking the sides. That's a sentence I never imagined I would ever say in my life. You make a fair point. I don't know how to exactly make you go to your room, but... the Deep Side Brothers, yes. It's not HK. HK would be PC stream. It's like they knew we would use it for building. True. For some reason, all the UI blocks like furnace and crafters and a couple of amazing bottom textures. Yeah, they really do. Except for this poor guy. Like, look at that. That's legitimately just oak planks. What else is interesting or uninteresting? Beehives are very interesting. Both top and bottom. I kind of feel like the bottom should be different than the top. Just because of the, like, way the texture is. But, what do I know anyway? But, like, yeah. That's the fun thing about a lot of the Minecraft blocks. Like, you can absolutely find a usage for almost any of them. Because even though the blocks are sometimes a little strange, they're still usable. Is it Portal? Portal also would be PC. You guys probably won't know it. It's not a game that when I say my favorite game, or one of my favorite games, you'd think of. But it absolutely, I think, needs to be mentioned. Hello, Laser Wolf. Read the title. I'm building, currently this is a, like, loading dock or storage room. Watch your step, guys. I'm gonna go yellow. Maybe I'll do, like, blue for the pattern here. Dark blue. Somebody in chat got it. Actually, I'll just tell you who it was. It was Chris. Good job actually paying attention, Chris. Because I did mention it on a stream recently. I don't remember what it was. It was either a Twitch or a YouTube, but I mentioned it. What are you what lighting here? Oh, yeah, I did, actually. The room's dark, though. If you want Castle Crashers, I gotta do another Castle Crashers eventually as well. Because I want to get all the characters. Because I have nothing better to do with my life, so... It's multiple streams? Maybe it was. I don't know. I have short-term memory loss. But... Look up images or a video or whatever and just kind of see what you think. Because it's definitely a dark room, but... Bloodborne is, like, way down on my list, Nathan. Thumbs down for that game. Sorry, just, I don't like it. I play SN again, that's true, kind of, I guess. SN's blocked on my phone for some reason. Fun fact, I was trying to use my phone, if you guys remember I was doing a Twitch stream of building, and I was trying to use my phone, and, okay, good job, D-Jock. It just, like, said no. It was something with the, like the Apple account thing, or the Apple gaming ID, whatever it's called. That it was like, no, you're underage or something. I was like, how am I underage? I should, if anything, I'm overage. But what do I know anyway? Quartz, blue, blue, blue. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Blue, blue, blue. It is symmetrical. Which is fun, I guess. Thank you, Luciano. Let's go one more block high. I feel like having some tall ceilings today. I'm not a huge fan of those types of games in general, but I figured I would at least give it a try. And yeah. Yeah, wow, let's go. Thank you for another gifted member, Laserwolf, and congrats, Huggy. Free membership incoming. That shocks me a little bit, Calm Guy. I would have expected you to like it. I feel like it's a good room to use the crafters, why not? Why is that your default direction? Or orientation, my bad. It just doesn't need to be east up. Yeah, okay. I just didn't like the style of it. It's one of those games like you need to be smart to actually know how to do it. Let me just click on my ceiling real quick. And I wasn't, you know, I'm just not. Did HN pre-alpha house and player house? Doing the interior, y'all. Mr. Peterson's monastery. What is a monastery again? I forgot. I'm making a truck in here and you can't stop me. I just feel like making a truck right now. I don't know why. Like, what else do I put in the middle of an empty room? A truck, exactly. Cemetery? Oh. Interesting. That's not quite what I meant to place. So close, though. I would have done more, Nathan. I would have done more. But again, that's your choice. No pressure, but I'm also pressuring you. I think I like it too off like that. Or too forward, rather. Yeah, it looks better. Oh, so what you're telling me is your copy. Even though you did it first. Hello, Echo. Hope we see what happens to Kissy in Chapter 5. Another Chapter 3 and don't know. I'm trying to think, like, logically, if we'll see... I mean, I'm sure we'll see her again somehow. I kind of hope we don't see Poppy again, though. I'd be completely okay with that. There you go, Nathan. You got this beard now. I didn't hate Poppy for most of it. I thought that the like way she left in Chapter 4 was funny as hell for no reason. Like the way she just ran was stupid. And I am very interested to see how that actually develops, you know? Like what are they gonna do now with that? If you're giving me the approval, then yes. You can most of the time. I mean, you know how I feel about it, Nathan, so. I'm trying to make doors. Voice crack. I'm trying to make, like, actual legitimate doors. And I'm gonna make them out of pale oak, maybe, so they stick out. Sure. That'd actually be a really cool ending, Deadcool, for, like, the whole game. Like, have her get locked back up. No, have the prototype lock us up. Dowie was fine. I didn't have a problem with him. I guess I can understand hating him because of the ending was a little anticlimactic, but I don't know. I thought he was a fine character. Just I feel like the change was kind of anticlimactic to an extent, because well that's kind of what we all expected to happen. You know, did I get under this? I thought I missed one of them. I guess not. I don't need to build the trailer hitch, actually. Never mind. Do we have enough room to put this thing in here? I can make it shorter, I guess, if I need, but we'll see. I can push it forward as well, because it's got some space there. That's a fine length. Everything wrong with that. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot to do that. Normally I do diorite for the underside just so it's a little bit different, you know? And yeah, oh yeah, it looks so much better. Can't believe I forgot the most important step. Finger view again. I really need to like pull that thing back out, honestly. My PSVR. Ready to be shipped back to wherever, yeah, exactly. Who knows where? I certainly don't. Why were you looking at my account? Huh? Whoopsies. People hate on chapter 4 more than they should. I mean, okay. Let me clarify. Yes, it had problems, but I don't think that it killed the game entirely. I think that it stands out a little bit for some wrong reasons, but like it overall still was fine story-wise and gameplay-wise. I didn't hate it. Also, what did you just say? Hey, you could be the shipper, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't a bad chapter. It was good. Just there were some flaws I think that stood out more than flaws in other chapters. The bugs got the best room in a sense on some parts. I mean, yeah. But once I started fixing them, I mean, it was fine. The one thing you'll hear me say every time there's opinions being thrown around about the chapter is it was too much dialogue, but other than that, it really wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I do hope that 5 is better because, you know, again, I've mentioned it with the fact they were about to be in a oh, of course it's not centered. The fact that we're gonna be in a I love words. Lab, there we go. Hello, gingerbread boy. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I do hope that they take as much time as they need to release it rather than trying to rush it out like they seemingly have. I thought Dowie was fine. I mean, overall. He wasn't the greatest character we've had, but even then, he wasn't the worst by any means. Who is my least favorite? Like, as far as to develop the story, my least favorite. Doctor was underused, 100%. Pianosaurus, same thing. So I can't really include them. Honestly, probably the little like toys in Safe Haven. I did not like them. I mean, they're fine for a concept, but I don't know. You know, of course. Why can you do banner data? You can just block pick a banner normally, and it'll give you the pet whatever. But what was I saying? Stream it. But I'm gonna stream it like the second it comes out. We are not waiting around. Okay. If it comes out at, you know, 11 a.m., I'm streaming it at 11 a.m. And that's going to be the case with Secret of the Mimic, which I think releases on a Friday. Am I correct on that? That'll be streamed, like, pretty much the second the game actually is officially out. What am I in here for? Oh, yeah, this banner. It's a P with funny little spikes at the bottom. I can't actually copy it because... I hope you're where I need you to be. Nope, you're not. God, can't believe you didn't just, like, anticipate that. Oh, wrong way. Huggy's waist is so small and then true. There should have been the main monster of the chapter, not multiple smaller ones. I agree. I hope they find a logical way to actually have him still around. Even if it is just like a series of tapes and stuff, I think that'd be cool. Keep his lore going. Okay, I shouldn't really need anything. I'm actually gonna check... Stay here this time, Kikuo. I'm gonna check this train banner. Okay, that was also yellow then. Never mind. That's... so glad that didn't work. Not that it would have anyway, but whatever. Okay, then I'll actually do the yellow. That's fine. And then I can just go copy the other banner, which makes my life, I suppose, easier. What's the time? Playtime. I guess I should have copied the banner while I was down there. That one's easier to get to, so. Gives her something. Twitch. It'll be YouTube. It'll be early YouTube. Like, again, whenever I can download the game and start playing. Okay. Nightmare Critters theme is so catchy, it's stuck in my head. Imagine. I think Boxy Boo died, or Mom just keeping over her project. I'm gonna cry if we don't see Boxy. Yeah, I really did, Nathan. As most of the time it is some way or another, I guess, but... I might want to push you forward by a block. Not quite what I meant, but, you know. Also not what I meant. Sure. Fox is mostly going to appear at some point if they need to reference him. If not, they need to reference him in the main game. Yeah, I agree. He was also in a tape in Chapter 4. It was the one called the theater incident in the interrogation rooms. There's a tape. I think it's yellow? And it mentions Boxy. Not that Box is the main part, but they're talking about, you know, the amount of people killed in the theater at some point. I don't actually think it was Hour of Joy, though. I think it was some other... No, it wouldn't have been, because it would have been labeled as such. But... yeah. Glow lichen. I don't actually want to use glow lichen here, because it'll, well, glow. That's what the lichen tends to do. Is glow. Ooh, toys? Well, I mean, we've seen him a couple times. Like, we saw him in the Shrine in 3. And he's had cutouts and stuff. I think even before that. I feel like there was 1 and 2. I don't remember. Okay, boxes time. How do I even, like, approach this? What am I feeling here? I guess just whatever. Anything that's a sprucey-ish color. Composers included. With trapdoors, though. Yep, floating. Just what I wanted, actually. How'd you know? Don't ask how that fit in that truck. We're not getting it. I'm actually gonna trim the block here. That feels too big. But the 4 is fine. Actually, I'll make it 3. I'm trying to use a chapter 1 playtime banner art. Well, I mean, I did this one, which is... It's the same banner as the P logo is. Like palette type things. I'm making this in 3 actually right now, so I can, yeah, I know how those look, or how I would make those. I'll like add them on this side because or do I want them in the next room actually? No, because they would logically be put in this room here, so. Yeah, it seems fine. This is the custom, first off. And second off, this spacing is weird. I'll continue it at some point. I'm not, I'm trying to get other stuff done first. It's not like it'll perish entirely. It's not like I'm gonna just like leave it half done. See you later, weeks. Welcome back, cool gamer. Ignore the shape. It looks a little weird, I know. I'm getting there. How do I do these? I guess I have to slab it first. I'll just slab them all first then. Fine, so be it. Now it still looks a little weird. Not exactly what I was going for, but... Okay, Nathan. Okay. Could stack some, too. No, I would not drive any truck. I'm good, you know? I would crash that thing very quickly. One more, maybe? Stack them up. Little misproportionate, but it's fine. No one will know. And then I will add one here as well. And maybe one like here, just so it's not all even. Crash a truck into play care. I could just not. The Spirit I work at is in a mall, and we have like the most unfortunately positioned loading dock. So seeing trucks back into it is just horrendous because it's not like a straight. There's not enough room to go straight like back. You can't essentially curl out and then go straight back. You have to like go at an angle a little bit because of the way the parking lot is. It's like on the bend of the road. It's weird. So it's really unfortunate to watch. There's been a good amount of occasions. Actually, I remember twice where there was somebody who just like could not do it. Or they eventually got it close enough. Not exactly what I would call perfect, but you know, close enough to where it wasn't a safety hazard. Because obviously if they're not close enough, you're essentially trying to jump a gap at that point, and you know, that's just a safety hazard in general because it's just not a good amount of space. So, yeah. I call it second-degree murder. Yep, those are so related. Those go-karts from Inside Homes through Home are real. What go-karts? Oh, right. I forgot about those, actually. I got there. Yeah, that's true, actually. I would love that. Whee! Gambling away my debt. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance for that one to work your way. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Let's put it to the test, then get in. Alright. Get in, mother truckers. Get it? Because it's a truck. Alright, I'm driving. Hold on, I could add a steering wheel. Alright, I'm driving. Also need a seat, actually. I would be driving standing right now. Tax invasion? How do you invade taxes? Just like go to the government and just like start taking the files? What would they do, actually, if you just like started paying everyone else's taxes for them? What would be like the response to that? Hello, Huggy. Are we there yet? I'm gonna turn this thing around if you keep asking that. Laser Wolf gifted a channel membership, Huggy, and you got it. We're taking Kiku back to Mexico. That's crazy. We're going to McDonald's, chat. That's where I'm taking you. I just like forgot what I was doing for a sec, but I'm good. I'm back. Back and refreshed. At least my memory's refreshed. Hopefully. It's an absolute mess. Imagine walking into a room and like your coworkers have done this with the boxes. I would actually just have a mental breakdown. Nuggies, yes. In the lore or in real life? Or both, I guess. Ice cream? Sure, you can get a McFlurry. Fun fact, not once has my McDonald's ice cream machine been broken. I've gotten ice cream every single time. Well, not every single time, but, you know, a lot of the time. Oh, I'll keep it how it was, which is this. Oh, I forgot which road I was facing. Ooh, that's not an eyesore at all. Boom! Road right there, as you can see. What? Oh, yeah! I'm gonna take that as a sign to keep them there. We had removed... Somebody help me... Whoopsies. Somebody help me remove those before. And then all hell broke loose and I had to use a copy of the world. And I completely forgot that I did that. Until just now. So yeah, I'll leave them there for now. That's fine. I'm also gonna go check on Chris's progress. Never mind, he's not actually here. When did he leave? Oh, a while back. I didn't even notice he left, to be honest. $500 cheaper than the US? Crazy. I'm still gonna go check on Chris's progress, actually. This is not stopping me. I can show gas production as well. In its current state. Did he finish the one section he was on? Partially? I think this is new. I am not paying attention anymore, frankly. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'll show gas. Whee. Edge the command block. I actually got teleported. Not what I meant to do. It's fine. This doesn't change. This will be all stream. Actually, I don't know. I might end up doing this off stream. Or I might do it on a Twitch or something. Like a random Twitch. Not at specifically this Twitch, just like in general. Where we twitching, you know? I feel like most things are cheaper when you're not in the US, to be fair. I mean, not entirely true, but... You get the general point. Okay, how do I get in? Chapter 500. Yup, you got it. I didn't do a ton on this. But I'll still show what's, I guess, the rooms again. So here's this room. And all of its roominess. And then this room I would have had done last part. And I'm showing it again. And then, yeah, I was going to end up trying to do this up or something, but I think I'm just going to leave it down because it looks better. I was trying to play with the underside and get, like, the same curve to look okay, but it just wasn't, so... You know, it is what it is. Thought I had some on that, I guess not. What if in Chapter 5 Huggy chases us all the way to Chapter 1? And it repeats over and over like Batum. That'd be so anticlimactic. I would hate that. Yes, I will stream Secret of the Mimic when it comes out. Here's this room. This room is new. Not really anything crazy, but... You know. And then I'll have to cover this later, but... I started laying out this area, and you see I got the loop connected, which is pretty much step 1. And once that's, you know, officially done and everything, or once that's officially, yeah, well, I guess once that's done, that's pretty much gas production, actually. Like, these rooms, there's the catnap boss fight, which I think will be part of the time lapse, but I'll have to check the footage amount. No, oh no, wait, did I? I might have put something. Hold on. I don't think I did, but no, because I don't have a spot for it that I could put it, really. Like, I guess I could, like, I don't know, put, like, a crimson sign or something, but I don't worry about it. So, yeah, it's going along nicely. This will be done a lot, like, quicker than I expected, which is, I suppose, nice, but that also is going to be weird, because then I'll probably have to start school, I would presume, is next. Yeah, you. Or counselor's office, one of the two. While Home Sweet Home is still going on. Gas production would have been closer. I should have just exited through the side over there, but whatever. I'm gonna be collapsing. You have to run through all the old chapters back to chapter 1. That'd be kind of cool. Although that would take forever. That'd be like a 3-hour chapter of just running through debris falling on your face. Might have to sneeze. I might. No. Now you're gonna be shy about it? I see how it is. Just what I wanted to do. Bless you anyway, thanks. But now I'm in my nose stuffy. That's always how that works. I think Chris will get mad at me if I let someone else do the cave. Also, that's nice, Kikuo and all, but, no thanks. Hello, Horrorthon. Hello, Freddy. Find a train which leads you to the right side of Game Station, where you have to leave through there and use all the locked doors as new rooms. It's the Stairway of Hell. That would work, yeah. I might do, like, the front half of the cave, to be honest. Just to speed it up. Hey, who knows? Maybe a Twitch stream where we're caving in. Whoopsies. Hope we see a proper exterior of Joey Drew Studios in Bendy 3. I would honestly enjoy seeing that, yeah. Doubt it. Well, actually, a lot of Mascot horror games have started showing that. I mean, obviously, this game has. Joyville did. I guess Ban hasn't. Indigo has. Cave Dive IRL. Face cam included in 4K in 24 hours. You know what? I'm a little bit hungry, so I also don't do any of this nonsense. I shouldn't laugh, but I am gonna laugh anyway, because why not? Customers a pain? Yeah. Yeah. 8 polystyrene? That's... What is that, actually? I want to say it's styrofoam, but no, that sounds wrong. Some repo maps? You should make some repo maps. I feel like that'd be a fun game to build. Oh, of course. Styrofoam is the brand name? I didn't know that. I thought it was actually called Styrofoam. I feel like my whole life is a lie now. It's about Frankie. I haven't really worked on it, no. I'm at the, I mean, I guess for, you justifiably so, I'm at that hotline section, so. I mean, I know a lot of them are, yeah. Like, I know Velcro's actual name is Hook and Loops. Hook and Loop Fasteners, technically. But Rocket League Stadium Minecraft. I actually have a Rocket League map I made a while ago. I never did anything with it, and I have it on my list to make a tutorial on it, but I just haven't for whatever reason. I do not want the horsey. I do not want the horse. Thanks. Perhaps in a case like me where I'm misinformed. But I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing to do. Let's get yellow in here. Where the hell is the shulker box category? I legitimately just opened it. Like, I can't be this dumb, guys, right? Tell me I can't be this dumb. Right, remember of any channel? It's pretty epic. Nice way to get it as well. Not having to pay for it. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy having it. Or should be Frankie or SB? I thought about doing SB today. We'll see. It's looking like a reject room. Where is reject room from here? Alright, guys. I might be insane for this one. I might be a little bit insane for this one, but hear me out. We connected. Get a yellow hand. Yeah, that would be like the logical color. Hear me out just for 3 seconds. We connect this up to not the side that we're on of the loading dock, but the opposite side. Somehow, it would have to be like a really weird connection up like here somehow, or make it like a layer below. Like maybe have this be a staircase down, you know, or something, some sort of pathway down for rejects. Have a Playtime on that has the floor texture to shrink down your map? No, I wouldn't. I would just use the floor texture, however, because if you shrink down the whole thing, that just causes other issues with walls and stuff. Because I don't think the floor texture is that big of a deal in the general context. I think it might actually look better at the scaling it's at with that modding. Better make it squiggly then, or else it's going to combine with everything else. Well, no. What I can... So, okay, if I'm looking, or if I'm seeing it right, it should end up sliding perfectly in here. Well, it might actually hit it. I might have to do like a flat part and then go back up again. But, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Keep it massive. That's how we like it. Release more HN stuff so we can have more revive streams. I don't think me releasing more HN stuff is going to change that, though. Oops. Yeah, okay. That works. Oh yeah, secret neighbor. That's true. I gotta record neighbor case though. That's the only like relevant thing in this context is getting neighbor case out, even if it's just the tour, which I have ready. But I don't want to do the tour until I've at least started recording. So, you know, it's kind of a lose-lose here, unfortunately, for me. Okay, I might just do the same thing in here. I could do some funny light fixtures. I could do the funny one that I've been using in chapter whatever I'm on right now, 3, that I made, just because I didn't like doing the weird lever thing. It's funny how much of a lie that is. Probably. I guess I technically don't know for sure. Not that I'm inclined to regardless, but... Okay, it should be centered, right? Should be centered. Blink. That's hilarious. No, he's not talking about that, Huggy. Don't worry, he's not talking about that. He'll never escape and investigate. Yeah. It's definitely the name of the game. Use the Everlight? Leverlight. You're just missing an L in there. I know you refuse to believe you take them, but you gotta take one here, Chris, because, yeah, you're missing it. But also, I just don't want to make Search and Rescue, frankly. Search and Rescue is not... I made Diary. Surely you all can be happy with that one, right? Out of the new gen HN. Oh my god, I'm rhyming. Hell yeah. Spitting bars. Sure, I'll show play care. I was in it earlier, but I technically didn't show it, so... How do I get out of here? That's how. Nope, it's not that way. It's the entire opposite way, actually. I knew it was on a diagonal angle, which is funny. I knew that. I just didn't know which direction. I should be a rapper? I should not be a rapper. If I'm gonna be anything, it's not a rapper. Technically 3 big Mascot horror games that have Secret in the title. Secret of the Machine, Secret of the Mimic. What's the other one? What am I missing? Secret Neighbor? If you count Secret Neighbor as Mascot horror? I don't think an old man's a mascot, but what do I know anyway? Anyway, here it is. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Here it is in all of its play carryness. Every time I see that, I think it's like an actual, like, misplaced thing, but it's not. An old man can be a mascot, look at KFC. That is actually a really good point. Okay, but at least that's like a place, not a house. Is a house really like a location for a mascot? I guess, yeah, you could have Ronald McDonald in your house, but... Like, in general, going into infiltrating someone's house is not Mascot horror premises. I don't know. I'll show the room under the statue if I can find the correct door. It's this one. Whee! This one's cool, I guess. Not really a ton going on, but... The texturing in this is so much more, like, overkill than anything else, but, you know, I'll take it. It looks good, so... Where are you located? You're just in the middle of nowhere. Where are you located? You're in here. He's back to waxing. Did you light water treatment, T-Jack? Excited for Secret of the Mimic? I'm more excited for the movie than I am for the game. Tough with basalt. I feel like I have at some point. I don't know. Oh, I was hoping that was just gonna be it right there, but no. How about here? I know there's like a similar thing here, isn't it? No, it's just tough and cobblestone. Usually it's just tough and cobblestone I use, because I like the complexion of those two. Make a great couple. You know, it's time to find out the hard way. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, wait, did he? No. Oh, no, wait, I did that. That was not T-Jock. I'm gaslighting myself. Back to Rez, or Kikuo, or double cheeseburger with fries. So it's gonna be 20 hours? Oh yeah, I'm doing that all in one day, baby. Let's go. Not actually. I'll never name it to Breaking In Simulator and it's the same thing. Yeah, pretty much. What? Gaslighter? Why are there sponges? Oh, wait, I added those. Never mind. Did you place these 4 light blocks here? Was that you? Or did I do that? I know I put some ones in the water, because I do remember doing that. Call me Mick Hammerson Peterson, whatever happened to that. I never said that. You did the water? I swear I had the water light blocked. I swear I did. Or I might have had it under or something, but I feel like I did. Thanks for the reassurance there while you're just chilling in space and time. God, maybe I am dumb. Okay, anyway. %100% every FNAF game. That would take so long. I'm gonna redo you in 60 seconds, whatever that means. Okay. Don't know how to respond to that one. Using a Roblox game is cringe. I'm trying to go, like, mainly off of just, you know, memory. Not memory. I'm trying not to use anything else. I'm just trying to go off of my own imagination, I guess, rather than using other things to assist me. Oh, that looks weird. I'll show you what I have. I didn't actually do the chase yet, but I just did the one room. I'll hopefully maybe do the chase tonight. Who knows? Before Twitch. Whee! But yeah, almost there. And then after the chase is done, yeah, that'll be chapter 2. Which is crazy. And then that'll be... I don't know when I want to, like, actually upload the tour for it. Because, like, it would be logical to just do it fairly quickly after, but... At the same time, I kind of want to wait until chapter 1's tutorial is done. We'll see, I guess. Fun. It's gonna be something, yeah. Got some time, though, before I need to tutorialize that, which will be good for me, I guess, to not have to immediately tutorialize every single build, you know? But we'll see how it goes. I could still make you 5, couldn't I? Do it for a free master penny, because when you do deep... I do 2 chapters at the same time since they're short. Yeah, they are fairly short. Which is, I guess, nice. That's not entirely convenient. To have you in the corner. But I'll just have to make that wall yellow, that's fine. And put like a painting or something on it. Cook an onion and eat it. That's just like nothing else, just an onion. That is kind of weird, yes. If you have other things with it, no. But just a like a plain onion that just sounds foul. Hello, the Guero? Oh, I'm bad at words. I think I'm bad at words. Who are you, Shrek? Hey, maybe, who knows? Maybe they are. No, this is Patrick. Probably my favorite, like, SpongeBob thing out of context. Is this a Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. You... Not here, I'll tell you that much for free. It's this way. You just like follow this path. And you'll eventually find a trash compactor looking aisle room. And that's in fact a trash compactor looking aisle room because it is a trash compactor room. And that's the start room. It's got like weird colored walls, you'll see. T-Dog is not a real Poppy Playtime fan, guys. I think we should exile him for it. No. Because I'll show you exactly why. So it's right here. This is it pretty much where this mud is. And so, you can see the trash compactor room is, like, almost as high as it. And either way, actually, no, yeah, the thing itself, I think, would be higher. And either way, I'd have to go through this room, and that's just like, no. So, I didn't, because it wouldn't have worked. Where someone, like, fixes... I'm like, we found it! Now we can fix your car. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen a couple things like that. Nice, I can't count to 5. That's weird. Also, the person that manages all the deliveries would be a cool idea. True, actually. Since there's like 4 billion loading docks on this thing. Let's see, we got 1, we got 2 that we already did. We got, I think there's a 3rd one over there somewhere? I thought there was. Oh, wait, there's one here, I think. It should be right, yeah, there. 3. So 3. 3 and 3 billion are basically the same number. What's that fresh Rolex set you back? An hour. Is that a time joke? I'm presuming that's a time joke. Get it because it's a watch. You better watch your jokes there, mister. Can't get it? I'll shut up now. I'll stop talking. I'll spare you guys. Okay. Nice. Hopefully I didn't kill anything. Okay, I did. We're good. Live Uri. I know you're dying of laughter. That's exactly why I said it. Go to bed? It's 4 p.m. To be fair, I did stay up kind of late, and I also woke up kind of early. So, you know. Hi, man. Eating at some place. It was your house, wasn't it? You were eating at your house. He's at 4 p.m. coffee, exactly. I'm not a coffee drinker, actually. So the sound of having a coffee right now is not a sound, or not a thought I want, but... I've just, like, not been getting my 8 hours, probably. It's fine. I can't count to anything. That's 6. The hell did 5 come from? Oh my god. I gotta remove the walls now. Oh, great heavens. It's fine. I guess I have to double area you then. This project is so boring. Fell asleep at 2:30, woke up at 6:50. If I wake asleep, woke up at 10. I, like, went to bed, or I fell asleep probably like 1:30 or something. I woke up at, I don't even know what time it was. It was like 3 or 4 or something. And I woke up again at like 7, a little bit before 7:30. And then got up at like 8:15. Something like that. I love the fact you just can't render in this entire map anymore. Woke up at 10 or 11, crazy. Ah, my eye itches. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it was anybody's fault. I'm just saying that's what happened. Wake up between 7 and 9. 1 p.m. or 11:30, sometimes 10:30 if I'm tired. For me, it's whatever and whenever. I've been staying up like later recently, but usually it's like 11 to 12. I'll go to bed and then like I'll wake up anywhere between like 8 and 11, really, or 7 and 11, I guess. Hey, 7-11. Yes, it is, man. Blame Target for it. What did Target do to you? Checking the wake up. That time, dude, when I was at Target in January. Ah, yeah, that's fair. I'm glad I don't have like the 6 a.m. school mornings at Bennett in my brain anymore. That's always nice. I mean, it definitely is my fault. I'm not the... Actually, no, it's T-Jock's fault, right? T-Jock, take the blame, please. Yes, I'm using this Windows. Just take the blame. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need the information. No, you're taking the blame for me staying up late last night. Playing Repo. See, it's T-Jock's fault. I told you. He just said he'd take the blame. See, exactly. It was T-Jock. These days do a Freddy's shift time stream. So pull an all-nighter by starting at midnight and ending at 6 a.m. from a bunch of different games to keep it interesting. That would be crazy. If I could, like... That'd be a fun idea. Random, I just commented a 3-year-old comment. So I gotta murder a wandering trader. Hate when these guys spawn. Yeah, they're kind of useless. Sleep all day to prepare. That's so unusual for me, though. I'm so, like, specific with my time. I don't know. I mean, to an extent. But even if I, like, stay up till 3 in the morning, I don't go to... I don't, like, wake up at 2 p.m. or anything. Would do it again, by the way? Yeah, no, I would, too, but... Who knows, maybe after the Twitch stream I'll just go straight to bed. Well, actually I guess I normally do because I go late enough, but sometimes I'll stay up. If I can get your stream to work, I'm bringing back Twitches. Wow. Chris is streaming. Haha, got it. Get it? Because it's funny? Because I'm hilarious? I'm gonna like just randomly fly backwards. Actually, no, this whole wall should be here. Yeah, actually it is. Wow. I don't know if it'd go over that, but it does go over that apparently, so. If I stay up till like 3 or so, I might not wake up at like 6 or like 7 or 8. It's like a little bit later, but not that much later. I know, it was hilarious. Thanks, man. Thanks for enjoying my joke. I'm laughing so hard right now I might die of cringe. Me too, me too. I wake up whenever the hell I want. Usually not 6. Again, like 7-ish. Like after 7 usually. White dark oak trapdoors. Wouldn't white dark just be gray? I guess dark white would be gray technically. What would white dark be? I guess that would still be the same. It's like saying blue gray versus gray blue. They're called pale oak trapdoors, guys. Yeah, there you go. It is just pale oak, but like logically, what would it actually be, you know? Could I do 3x4s? Get all of the same painting going? Oh, you ruined it. Actually, that one's my favorite, so I'll try to get every other. Skull emoji. Sure. Yeah, I kind of like this. Using bamboo, white, dark, birch, jungle, oak trapdoors. Those are my favorite. Lime smooth stone slabs. Like, that's the closest, I guess. Just wake up whenever I wake up because I can. Obviously, for 2 days with 1 million Discord pings, and I'd still be energetic. No, it's my only response. No. Let's go with lime. Wax weathered, slightly waxed, weathered copper, cut copper stairs. Dude, that was so hard for my brain to follow that. Because you know, you like normally it just trims out words you don't need. Like I was trying to fight that. I was trying to stop it from just saying no, that's not actually in the sentence. To half of what was just said there. Bye, Resurrection Hawk Owl. 10, right? 10? Oh no, there is no number. I thought there was a number 10. Oh yeah, can I get a number 10, please? Maybe I'm just hungry. We need rusted, weathered, slightly rusted iron block cut stairs. What even are these? Hello, Bun Bun. Me looking at a stone trapdoor that isn't modded. Gaslighter. I've been deceived. It's all a mod? Always has been. Welcome back for your saying it. Getting Whataburger soon. I've never had Whataburger, actually. I don't think there's one in my area. Like, immediate area, I guess. Yeah, there might be. I don't know. I've never checked. It's really good. You want to buy me some? Use petrified oak slabs. I don't know. I kind of prefer to scare my Minecraft blocks before I use them. That's just me, though. Makes them look more spooky. It's made. Crazy. Don't diss on Whataburger like that, even though I've never had it. So I guess you could technically be right and I would never know. Unless, of course, I try it one day, then I guess I would know. But today's not that day, so. Like, petrified wood sounds real. This hallway is what I've done. That's actually it. I haven't been working on anything else this whole stream. Don't look over there. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. No, it's been this area here. I haven't done a ton, I guess, but you could ship it. That is true. Anything else? No, I suppose not. Hello, Lolly. Remember one day I made Hello Neighborhood with spawners. Spawn mod. Thought it was another decor block, and all of a sudden there's like 500 silverfish. Well, you gotta actually put something in it for them to spawn a block. Or a mob, I mean. It's a little bit. And hello, Folix. Make sides to connect to the sides in chapter 2. I was thinking about that a minute ago. Like, I would, but look at how far over I am. I'd have to make them under the map. Before that, was that not always a thing you could do? Stop looking. Close your eyes. I want to see those eyes shut. What if you're actually, what if you're lying to me right now? I wouldn't feel very, very happy if you were lying to me. Like that name side is ours? That's an interesting theory, actually. I don't know, I've never thought about it. This has literally been hallway simulator, I swear. Anything not hallway I could do? The other side of this room, I guess. But that would be rejects, so... What if I just make this reject room and then I have like an area where you have to like send it down a slide, which then takes it to a different room which is connected to the carts? It's the warden's name? What if we are them? I'm just kidding. I know we're not the warden. Actually, I mean, technically we could be. No, warden died. Did he die? I don't know if we technically know if he died, because I remember the tape of him, the purple one in the chat. I'm just flexing, not flexing. I'm just showing my knowledge of the tapes, because I know the colors. I think it's purple. But the one in before the prison, or between the two prisons, I guess. Still Eddie only. The four of us have that kind of clearance, he said. Oh yeah, that's true, actually. I don't think we're leaving in 5. If we're leaving at all, I don't think it's 5 at least. Uno momento. Wow, it just didn't do anything. That's crazy. There we go. Wow, I didn't even do it. We're gonna be revealed to be a toy that escaped. We should have that fall in chapter 4. We're not a toy. Because remember the doctor. The doctor said, I've never seen another like you. Or I thought I'd never see another like you. A human. That already did open the cells, but was no escape through a secret path. Maybe. Hopefully when it comes out, yeah, Freddy. Obviously it's not out yet, so I can't really say for sure because it's kind of going under an assumption that I can't actually make, but... What if I have a vent path? I think a vent path would make more sense to start here. A lot. Well, not a ton. It's not as many as there is in, like, the pit room or catwalks room, whatever it's called. Or the one Bunzo toy room in Chapter 2. But it's a good bit, I think. But he knows we worked there. Well, I guess... Because he mentions the letter, I suppose that it's assumed that the letter was sent out to all the employees who had survived. Just, like, go around in a circle. Nah, you don't got it. It's okay. You're gonna fail. Joshua, come here for the first time. Let's go. Doesn't know about the letter? Let me ask you in this way, man. Let me answer your question with a question. How would they have sent it out? Surely the person with the most power would have been involved in that. The only one that has any technically physical capabilities. Like, how did they get the letter out to us? I would assume that the doctor had part in that, so he knows the letter was sent out. At least we can think that. Casey was the one who sent it to us? Casey or Poppy? Well, no, Poppy can't because she was in a case. I think Kissy makes the most sense, because why would the prototype do that? Unless he's trying to lure us in, but what's the purpose there? Because he seems like he's very against whatever we're trying to do. Texturing blocks or smooth quartz or quartz blocks, bricks and pillars, bone blocks, strip payload, and planks, how's that? I go with a bunch of others. Calcite, white wool, white concrete powder. Did you say diorite? No, diorite. As you mentioned, yeah, pale oak works. Sure, pale oak, I should say, and obviously the pale oak planks. Is that it? I do use block of quartz sometimes. Chapter 4 and 2 have something in common. Want to know what it is? It's that they both have new enemies. That she can write a letter. That's true. Yeah, she has like 0 hand power, it would appear, so. Alright guys, you have to use your imagination because I am not making this whole event. Proceeds to make the entire event. That's good enough. Imagine Dragons, oh my god. Hello, Mini Mumbo. Okay, now that, I don't feel like that was necessary. Honestly, Kiku, I just don't feel like that was really required to be said right here, right now. In this Minecraft game that you're not actually in. I would imagine a dragon. Hello, fire. Sure, I can show the lobby. Here it is. And then these are just like placeholder buttons. I'm gonna make a band called Thinking Dinosaurs. Joyville, it still has the reserve sign, but there's a button there. Baldy, Warden's Office, Poppy Playtime reference, which has all the credits and just, you know, stuff. Frankie, Indigo, Batum. I can almost remove the whip there. That's crazy. The whipped cream. Poppy Playtime and Ballsack, as I call it, because why not? So the dinosaurs are pondering? That's because they are. Shh, guys, he doesn't know I'm here. You want to see something funny? He's running away too quick. Yeah, he didn't see a thing, guys. He didn't see a thing. Can I help you? Pondering pterodactyls. Oh. Nice failure. So close. Maybe next time. Oh god. Whee! Nice aim, I guess. You got me on the tree. T-Dog is going fishing. Is Poppy the pink character? Ready to get anything? The pink one is Kissy Missy. Poppy is the little short doll that's like 3 inches tall. Thank you, Mumbo. Among Us has its own world. Oh no. He'll never find me, guys. Oh no, he found me. He found me. Raggy. I'm inside. Okay, because it bothers me to have a slightly down durability, whatever that means. Are you even? I don't even think you are. Let's find out. Okay, well, I don't know. What's your emergency? My Just Matthew is stuck in a tree. Camera letter maps are next. Next one, well, next two that I'm either recording or will get uploaded tutorial-wise are going to be Secret Neighbor and Granny remake. I precisely put you in spectator intentionally. You're not stuck in anything. I mean, I guess you are stuck in it, but that was intentional on my part. I said at the I know you weren't there, but I said at the beginning of the stream, anybody who joined would be put in spectator. Except for T-Jar, because he's waxing my signs or doing whatever. I don't know. Granny's cool, yeah. I enjoyed making that map. It was a nice, easy one to take a break from the chaos of this, you know, all this stuff. But it's a short one as well. It'll be, I'm thinking it'll be like end of June or mid-June. I don't know. It's not that far away. Probably not mid, actually. Yeah, YouTube can see your hatred. I don't know if I want to show it entirely on stream, though. I am picking favorites, you're right. What are you gonna do about it? That is true. Here, Chris, in case you wanted to be bothered today, I know how you feel about placeholder blocks, so... This one in particular. True. Oh my god. The one that I'm in right now? This one? Hold on, wait, this one? It's like reject. It's pre-reject room. Basically, where any rejects get sent down the hatch. Batten down the freaking hatches. Except not fricking, because you know, not everyone is as friendly as I am. True. Yeah, pending rejects. Well, it's where they send the rejects down to reject room. Or anything that I guess potentially is a reject. Kikuo? I'm gonna kick Kuo you in the face. You're gonna Jack Black should be cast as Jesus? Yes. Jack Black is Jesus. Not actually. Hello, DJ. Not again. Let me say subscribe. Or else you like toes. Well, I know some of you won't be subscribing then. Not to name any names, T-Jock. Sorry, did I say something? You guys like hear like a... There's like a gust of wind, I think, just flew by. That was kind of weird. That's a sign of screaming in bed. Oh, hey, T-Jock, I have more signs for you to wax. Maybe Kikuo won't be then. Do them later. No, I don't. I didn't hear anything from it. It was just a gust of wind, you know? No, they aren't, and I'll tell you exactly why. Time to take another break from staring at a wall. So these windows are fake windows, false windows, whatever you want to call them. And I know this because I'll show you. Two of the windows, which are I think opposite ones, or it's this one and oh no, it's three of them actually. It's this one and then it's the far side on the other two, are broken. Like the actual fake window's broken, and you can see there's lights back here that are lighting it up, so they're not actually up there. It's all part of the scandal. What have I gotten myself into? Let's see if you're... Nope, you're in the forest. Where? Okay, here. Flying into this. Never mind, that's... glass. I'm gonna do here, though. Ow. Secret room. Sure, at some point one will show up, yeah. Just even accidentally. Hello, juniors. Yeah, you're a little bit late. Yeah, very late, actually. I'm gonna end just because you jumped. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do all that. Feels really unnecessary just for the bit. Where? Oh. Hey, Frankie's gotta get his parkour on in too. Actually, I can just go to the correct one, which should be this one, because that one doesn't actually have a thing. Trying to think, we just reach the bottom of your world. Splendid. That's just what you want, actually. It's perfect. Other than the fact that's really not. I mean, look at... Well, that's the lowest thing I have. Other than the room off of reject room is lower. And some of the stuff down there. But that technically shouldn't be that low anyway. So, yeah. But reject room is the lowest hanging active thing, I guess. A cave might be a little lower. It is reject room, yeah. It's reject room. Well, this one right here is. That one's not. That one's just like random shelves. This one is reject room... I gotta make a... Never mind, actually. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna make the guy. One of the reject guys. I forget his name. But... It was gonna look like something else, so I'm not even gonna just... I'm not gonna walk down that path. Symmetry, my friend. Bro is so rejected, he didn't even get in the reject room. I don't think there actually is him. I don't think he's there. Hi, back. I'm just Matthew. You're on your other account? You're so weird, Nathan. One of the... Thank you for giving me it back to back. Thanks for the second chance. Better enjoy the train ride. True. I might connect it at some point. I just don't feel like doing all that right now. I got a 1 and 3. Okay, there we go. What am I going to post after this live? What day of the week is it? Sunday? Oh, it's a refresh build, actually. I won't tell you what it is, but it's a refresh build. There's a train. There's an employee waiting to crash it. I'm not waiting. The second I see a train, I'm crashing it. Jump on what exactly? Are you saying this? Are you saying this thing? Or the boxes? Honestly, free will to parkour you to yourself to death in this map. I don't really care. What are we going on with? Version of your skin in a Playtime Co uniform for all the Poppy Playtime streams. I should make like a different version for like each map. Which slide? What? Where? I'm not paying attention. Oh yeah, never mind. That's fine. Isn't it a yellow uniform? Honestly, like, I know this is not what you were intending when you said that, Chris, but it's honestly like a great video idea, making my skins in different video games. I might have to use that, actually. That'd be a fun little change of pace, you know? From the normal stuff. I just cover myself, like, cover the, like, top half of my head in, like, just black and make the rest yellow. The only thing is I already have the tan, like, it kind of looks like a beard, I guess. It's not what it is, but it's like the lizard, Chinese water dragon, like, the underside of their jaw, like, their lower jaw is tan like that, and then the top of their head is green. But, like, trying to, I guess, differentiate those will be fun. Yeah, most of them were. But also, like, with that, you can't really use that, though, man. Because, like, you could also argue that's, like, a specific uniform for being down there, you know? Agent of the neighbor's outfit? That's actually a good idea. How about the outside of this room are just so normal? Just like cover the walls in boxes. Having them face out intentionally, I swear. That's true, yeah, but I can't picture that off the top of my head. So technically can't confirm that regardless of being the case. Go to 2 monitors, 3 isn't really working, just a waste of space. You could always keep the third just like as a either backup if one like explodes, not actually explode, speak of the point, or just like if you ever needed it for something, like you might be doing a project where 3 is helpful. Not even necessarily a Minecraft project specifically, just you know what I mean. But I do feel like 3 is definitely overkill for most circumstances. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's use these. Keep going. I'm gonna make this a little bit less clunky though with the ones I have. Loom. This thing's sideways? What are you looking at? Oh yeah, it is. It's, I don't know why this like thing here, the top of it is pointed up for some reason, but yeah, it's like on its side. It doesn't quite make sense. I hope T-Jog is closer. Wouldn't quite classify this as closer, but you know. It's something. It gives me an exit out without having to break through stuff, so. Hello, H Doggy. Why does he? That's a good question. I would take a bet out of Huggy if I could. Thank you, juniors. I'll show you. Sorry for whoever ends up honeycombing these, because this one will be random. You can't edit them anymore. See this one here? I can go boink, and I can grief the sign. But since this is honeycombed, or waxed, you cannot. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many That's not, never mind. That doesn't make sense. I like that. Looks good. Do our stream? It definitely won't be 3, no. Just use your statue and build it there first, so you have a reference? Nah. Do I want to end yet? I'll wait till I'll go till 5 at least. I think that's fair. Okay, this is kind of a weird idea, but make like a bay room that's just this, like size, and then it would connect to this part here, like that or something. Actually, I'll make all the walls flat because I have been there, so just might as well keep that going. I don't know what I would do with that, but. And then, or I could even go up to here. I know it's like a lot further. Or I just have a weird overhang. Weird overhang might make more sense. I don't really know. How about 2 weird overhang, or just a straight weird overhang? Yeah, and then I could, because that doesn't obstruct this at all, which is kind of what I'm trying to leave open. I guess this obstructs it, but too bad. That one's not really a huge deal. It's gonna be what? Like the bay room. It's that room right there, the big tall brick one. It's like a version of that I'm gonna make, probably. Hello, KCJ. Starting to like run out of ideas. It goes from O to ooh. Bye bye. I suppose I should push you over a block. I don't care that you're slightly obstructed by boxes. That's not my problem, frankly. Finding Frankie. Thank you and hello, Kylie. Trying to like, I don't want to tamper with the exterior too much. That's what I'm trying to avoid throughout this. And welcome back, I guess. Not tired at all. That wasn't a yawn. That was my mouth making a sound. A not yawn sound. Favorite build so far? Like, it's gotta be between this and Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 2, again, like, I enjoyed making that more than anything else, but this has been fun to make, and it also has the results, so. I love when that happens. It's just my favorite. Like, you know what would be better than having my Minecraft open? If I opened something else and it closed my Minecraft. That would just make my day so much better. And then voila, it happens. And I'm just ecstatic. I'm head over heels. Do a poll this stream? No, probably not at this point. It's kind of late. You're setting for flower worlds. I think I know what you're talking about. There's like, well, they added a bunch of presets, didn't they? Or did they change it again? Sure, T-Jock. Wasn't my intention, but sure. Is that you? Oh, it is you. Alright, guys, we'll never see this one coming. Ready? That's true, I guess you won't. Throw it! Now, where does it go? Ah, found it. So there's really no good explanation for it. It's kind of here, I guess. Like, this room is custom. And pretty much anything right. Except for this, I think it's this room, yeah. The room with the stripped pale oak ceiling is chapter 1. What you also could do is, like... Because it's on both sides. It's not really one side or the other. But most of it is on this area, and you can kind of find it in this area. So it's like, if you want to break into like a room like this one and just kind of go from there, because you can't access chapter 1 from it. Every passageway should be blocked off. Made it a new desk. Here's it started creaking. Nice. Mine is an absolute... This thing is a tank that I have. Like, I have legitimately never had any problem with it. And not even anything remotely close to a problem, frankly. Had to take it apart and put it back together as well, and, you know, it's fine. Not because of it having an issue, because we were moving it. Thank you for the $2 donation, Michael. Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go. Blue Fast Guy. I'm gonna start calling him that instead. The Blue Fast Guy. Yeah, that was me for real. I've been getting like clips of the show in my like Instagram feed, and they're funny. The like old Sonic show or whatever it was. I don't know what it actually was. I've just seen it and it's funny. The restaurant or the hedgehog? The restaurant or the guy? Because they are both options. What is it? 99.99%. Mine's at, I'm gonna guess 48. 55. I wasn't that far off. I was wrong still, but I wasn't that far off. I haven't had Sonic in a while either, but I just know when Spirit starts back up, I'll be having Sonic like every day. Because it's legitimately, it's like the closest fast food restaurant to my Spirit, so it's like, you know, quickly drive on over there and then grab something and then leave. What color in Warden office is it? Brown concrete? Brown terracotta, I believe. Hold on, I'll check. This room, right? This one right here? Yeah, it's brown terracotta. How do I remember that? Like, why is that in my brain? Out of anything that could be in my brain, like, why is that particular block just like, oh yeah, oh, right there, in the lobby? Oh, that's a really good question. I have no idea. That's Elliot's office? Yeah, I know it is. I just was presuming that was what he meant, regardless. Also brown terracotta, so I was still right. Not intentionally, but I was still right to jog. Perfect. No, please. I have a family. Where's the other one? That's not my problem. Anyway, back to filling in the floor. I might end once I do the floor here. Yep, it's 5 p.m., which is what I said I would wait until, so. Ladies, settle it down. Thank you, Freddy. The plaque design. Whee! I don't know how that's related in any way. I just kind of felt like saying, let's make a staircase. Staircase successfully made. I might change it. That's why I'm not going to do the railing or anything, because I don't know if I actually want it to go down immediately or if I want a pathway, like, out and then, you know, to have it go up here and have, like, branches and stuff. I feel like that'd be more cool to look at and would kind of be more on brand with this game, which really makes no sense with its pathways. Wait, if I try to, like, go in the truck, would it just encase me in the glass if I do F5? No, I wouldn't. Let's go. That is how I'm gonna end the stream. Maybe the stupidest outro I've ever done. I'm currently driving my way out of Playco, and, yeah, I'll see you guys on the road. Make sure to not hit me, or I might actually hit you first, because I'm not a professional truck driver. Anyway, thank you guys so much if you guys did enjoy this video. It already is there because I was harassing Tog with it earlier. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.